EA Sports, within the game. Great play call, great pass, great reception. That play had it all.
Today, from London, England, it's the NFL International Series on EA Sports. It's the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Indianapolis Colts and the Dallas Cowboys. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. First down. Here's Thompson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Thompson fakes a handoff. Now going to throw it. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 12-yard line. And we drop you in at the start of this next possession in a 3-0 ball game. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now it's Thompson. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. He's going to loft one deep left side here. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Play action here. Thompson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. 33 yards. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And this one is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave them with a 3rd down. in search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On third down, Robinson. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
On 4th down, Thompson. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On the move to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Fourth down, Thompson going to throw for it. Dancing to his left. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And a high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete.
That's a really good job in execution. They avoided the flag downfield and avoided giving up yardage for free. Really good coverage.
Thompson going to throw again on 2nd down. They'll roll him out right. And this one's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Flush to his right. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stage. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it. And they will remain 2 scores. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
And quickly, they get to the line. 1st and 10, here's Thompson. Flushed out right. And his throw here's incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Eddie. Gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Thompson back to the air once more. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown ground. And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Throwing left side, it's complete. And now they're in the hurry-up. Thompson going play action here. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Thompson will look to the air on 1st down. This is caught. Touchdown, Colts. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown. They'll let Robinson try and run. And he's going to get into the end zone for 2. And they're back within 2 scores. Down 15 now. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes...
On 1st down, Eldridge. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
54 yards on the ground for him now with 4 touchdown runs tacked on. third down. Eldridge. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
That's complete to White. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as they manage to convert. Off the play fake, it's Thompson. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Off play action, Thompson. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. He's going to let it fly. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. Sticking with Thompson here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Touchdown. A big play there. 54 yards. And the Colts get a bit closer. They'll let Robinson try and run. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Eldridge. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations.
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a
day. From Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London, England, it's the NFL International Series on EA Sports. The Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Cleveland Browns.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's an AFC North matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here come the Bengals now to take over. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Allen Hurns taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Bengals drive about to get going. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Eluding the pressure right. He's got a man, complete. A big play there for Cincinnati. 44 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. An 8-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A gain of right around 30 on a play that began way back inside the 5. After one, a 14-3 ball game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off play action, Richardson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. And that's now 2 big catches on this drive for him.
You know, the NFL keeps talking about the possibility of using video for coaching on the sidelines. That's not approved yet, but you can still use pictures. They've got to send his picture down to their defense and say, you see him? Cover him.
They go play action here on 1st down. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Their mobile quarterback with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. To throw is Richardson. Off the play fake. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Off the play fake, Richardson sliding out of the pocket. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Taylor Heineke, 42 yards. And the Bengals are able to add on to their 1st half lead. You and I have seen some great catches throughout our days calling these games. A spectacular grab there, just a receiver making a wonderful play.
When there's a...
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's got a Bengals 1st down as the tackle made here at the 36.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
Richardson now. Off play action. Rolling to his right. And he fires one that's intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
He's been having a good day so far, but I think he
The Bengals drive about to get going. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll buy some time right. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and throw for it here. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Taken down at the 42.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And folks, this is a 67-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's... The Bengals drive about to get going. Here's Richardson off the play fake. He finds his man complete. That's Wells. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, throwing back across his body. It's J.J. Watt, and he's just across mid. The Bengals drive about to get going. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards that time for number 19.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Off play action. Richardson. He finds his man complete. That's Wells. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today... NFL, it almost feels routine, and I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
His throw caught right around the 6. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. The Bengals drive about to get going. Things sure were looking good for him at the half. Heck, off the air, you and I were just saying they might run away with this thing and cruise to a victory. Not anymore.
Yeah, the cruise control has to be off at this point. Now you've got to mash the gas yourself. Again, who's going to step up and make a big play for you? Who's going to take care of business now that you're being pressed? It is definitely go time for them at this moment.
All of a sudden clinging to a slim lead and hoping to hold on to that. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. We knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
Well, when you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big play there for Cincinnati. 48 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He'll buy some time right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Taylor Heineke, 30. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll roll him out right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose it down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Allen Hurns, his second touchdown. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Browns are going to get the football back at their own 17. The Bengals drive about to get going. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's J.J. Watt. And both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Richardson, off play action, sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be brought down, but a tip of the cap on the spin move as that gives him a 1st down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they take a knee. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because all teams stress winning the turnover battle.